We are here at the 2023 South by Southwest Conference in Austin, Texas. The crowds have returned following the pandemic. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement. There was the cannabis track, but for the first time this year, there was also the psychedelics track. Here's what we saw. So Representative Blumenauer, you had said in the session that you're feeling more optimistic than you've been in 8 months. Can you explain why?
Well, I thought it was very significant that President Biden moved forward with these pardons and an initiative to look at the scheduling. And as I mentioned, once that process goes down the track, I think there may be some exciting things that happen. We're continuing to work state by state, and I think the support from the public is growing. I mentioned John Fetterman wouldn't be in the Senate, but for his long-standing support for cannabis. So it's a focus of these things moving forward. Problems with Republican control of the House continue, but I wish Nancy well, and we'll see what she can do. But there are a number of things that are moving that the public consensus is building, and ultimately the public will win.
And it sounds like you feel like the logjam in the Senate may be easing up slightly.
It could, absolutely. I definitely think it could.
Great.
So hemp construction has been on a steady growth over the past couple of years, ever since the 2018 Industrial Hemp Farm Bill passed. And we've been going to the building shows quite often, and we figured that this is a chance for us to break into an entirely new demographic of people who aren't in the construction world, but are in the emerging technologies and sustainability world, giving them an opportunity to see these new amazing building products that are now finally becoming readily available in the US. So there's currently a draft of building codes for the residential codes that, if all goes well, should be published in the 2024 edition of the International Building Codes. That should allow people across the country in every state that accepts the International Building Code standards to build with hempcrete with a minimal amount of work from their coding officials.
I just figured that people would be pretty cool and would probably be into sustainability. As the only carbon negative flooring in the world, I figured we would fit. So we meet all of the ASTM standards for flooring, furniture, and cabinetry. So the Green Build trade show for architect and design is probably our best show. And then the International Builder Show that is in Vegas or Orlando every other year, that's probably our second best show. And now we're actually trying to find the movers and shakers and people using kind of like the materials of tomorrow, but they're available today. 100% of our hemp comes from within the United States. It is within 100 miles of our factory in Murray, Kentucky.